going on, everybody? Welcome to this Memorial Day weekend and to this Friday night whistle show. I'm Coach, man. Joining me today, man. Got my guy here. Hasn't been on a Friday night in a while, but let know who you are, big guy.
Home team, what's happening? Appreciate you, Coach.
No problem, man. But anyway, today we're gonna just be a little bit talk about what happened as well. I ain't gonna say what happened this week, but just some discussion about some crazy stuff that's going on in the world, pretty much what it is. So, but first I want to talk about this USA football. I want to start off with that first, because everything else is gonna probably go into a little bit longer talk. I'm gonna ask you right now, what's your thoughts on USA football, on this flag football?
Oh, you talking about the Olympic football?
Yeah, the NFL players playing in the Olympics.
I don't really feel a certain kind of way about it, to be honest. Okay, so it's a non-contact football, so I know you can still turn an ankle and ACL, MCLs, and all that. I know all that can still occur, but at least you ain't got to worry about somebody getting concussed. The way modern medicine is today, hell, you can come back from an ACL or MCL and be better than ever. So I don't see nothing wrong with it, to be honest. I don't care. Okay. It's more entertainment for us.
Yeah, the reason I don't have, because I have really no strong opinion on it, but I kind of hate that the guys that's been doing it for the last couple of years to get it out there like that, are they gonna get pushed to the side? But there's already a USA flag football team already. They've been competing for the last 5-6 years. So you bring in NFL guys, they're gonna get pushed to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unlike the old days when you had college players, we understood that right there, and everybody else was playing professionals, which is true. How many professional people? Well, I guess you probably have the same thing over there playing Canadian. Well, not Canadian. Well, I guess Canadian football as well as European football teams probably playing those guys too. So is it equal? Would it be equal? You understand what I'm saying? We know the guys who playing here are the best of the best. They can probably beat anybody in the world. Just put a small all-star team. They can probably go to Europe and beat any one of those teams over there in Europe. So, yeah. It's kind of weird. I thought it was kind of like, man, what about these guys that's been doing it that actually put this USA team on the map as a competitive, I guess called an international flag football team. So now you're going to have somebody like Bijan Robinson, which I don't want to go. I don't want nobody from the Falcons to go on that team. I hate to say that. I'm being petty. I'm being selfish.
Well, I think that, and I'm gonna try to put myself in the mind of a professional football player in the NFL. I think the majority of them would not participate in it. Because I think most of them gonna be looking at protecting themselves as the asset, and not putting themselves in a situation where they could potentially lose out on on a bigger contract in the NFL, or something like that, or losing money from an endorsement deal or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure the NFL is gonna come up with some form of contractual means to where they say, well, if you go participate in that, then you relinquish rights to this over here or something like that. In some manner, in some kind of language, they're going to do that. I would assume.
Right. But then again, you think about this also, the opportunity of getting a gold medal, that's priceless. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So it's one of those, damn if I do, damn if I don't. If I do, I got a chance to get a gold medal. If I don't, it's one of those weird things, man. So, I wasn't gonna spend a lot of time on this here, but I was just thinking about that. I said, damn, this USA football thing, man. And people that can go. You guys, like I heard Justin Jefferson say, he's down for it. One of your top wide receivers in the game. But who would be a quarterback?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see a little.
It's a good opportunity.
It is. I can see a Lamar Jackson doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of those guys that like to run. So,
I can see some guys coming out of retirement to do it. I can see Robert Griffin III coming out of retirement to do it.
That's another subject. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I'm just using them for an example. Yeah.
I can see it, though. Yeah, I can see that, yes. I can see that.
Guys that could see them, that could see them say, okay, it's no contact. I got an opportunity to get my name on a global scale. Yeah, I can definitely see it.
That's true. Yeah.
And then you think about it. Of course, the NFL doesn't need any more exposure, of course. But, I mean, the Olympics did wonders for the NBA.
Oh, yeah. Globalizing. Globalizing. Yeah, exactly.
Who knows how much further it takes to lead.
That's true. And that could be the setup they're looking for, too, because they're already trying to expand over there anyway. So, yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Right. Money talks. Yeah, man. So that's something that was putting up there.
Money screams. Money don't just talk and yell at you. Yeah, money screams at you.
It talks every day. All right, man. Before we get started on the next time, let me get a shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Miss PJ in the chat. What's up, Miss Pam? Larry's in the house. Deshaun Carswell. What's that? T Terry, what's going on? T Terry's that Acuna's back. Yeah, he's back. I should have been watching after that turn the game on today. But yeah.
He's back ain't gonna mean a damn thing.
It's gonna motivate him, man. It's motivation. Maybe Oz will stop. Maybe Oz will get back on the track. He's been missing his boy for too long, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Who else we got? Southside 12 in here in Georgia, Texas. But what's going on, man? But yeah, so big subject that was going on in the media this week, man. The Caitlin was this past weekend, whatever that was. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Mm-hmm.
That situation there's more than one way to look at this situation. Angel Reese fouled first. Caitlin Clark went over and protected the teammate because there wasn't no foul call. We can look at it that way. Or vice versa. Angel got up, which is a response you should get from a player anyway, right? I don't think I thought I ain't gonna say it was out of hand, but it was a little excessive, which is fine. I can understand that because this thing how do you put it without being so crazy about it? Angel's response was wilder than I thought it could have been because it happens every day. People get fouled every day, and it's just a hard foul. But everybody else, when it's a highlighted game, when you're the two most popular players in your WNBA as of now, it's going to be overexposed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't that big guy?
Yeah. I see it that way. I can look at it in that way. But when I seen what happened from the behind angle, from the other half court angle,
right.
She did push her, mm-hmm. and I know. I mean, from being a baller, it was a little more than rough. It was an intentional push.
Oh yeah, most definitely it was.
She intentionally pushed her. So it was a little bit more than a hard.
Right.
She did.
She pushed it, but she didn't score.
Right.
So
I'm trying to I know the thing going in the background. That's why. Go ahead, Coach. I'll get my take on it in a second. Let this dude finish doing what he's doing.
Yeah. No, what I was saying is the foul was it was hard. It was more than excessive. But the way I look at it, this is what I see. I seen the whole play from start to finish. Angel was getting the rebound. She pushed the Fever girl. After that, right there, and got the rebound. And before she can go up, Caitlin came and pushed her, knocked her to the ground. It's like a foul on foul. I'm not gonna let you get these easy points. That's what that was to me. Angel jumps up, and it's this big roar, big roar. Everything was like over. I think it was overexposed. Did Angel do anything wrong? No. She responded like I thought she should have responded. You got to show that you ain't no little softy out there, because I've seen it happen so many times that nobody respond to it. It's like, okay, this is just a foul. But the sad part about this whole thing is it's the fans. This is how it all started, because of the fans. I think if that would have just happened right there, nothing else would have responded. It's what the fans did at that moment. They started making these, they said it was dolphin sound, but monkey sound, what do you want to call it? The sound wasn't appropriate.
I don't know what sounds they were making, but
there wasn't no dolphins. I know
all it take for it to sound like what people think it sound like, that is enough. And look, heckling happens in sports. It happens in comedy. Hell, they do it at the Capitol. They do it at the damn. They do it in Congress. They heckle congressmen. Yeah. No, it happens. We understand this. Yeah. What it is I think that some of this is being blown out of proportion to what people are making it out to be. Oh, this is bigger than just basketball. This is race, and this is this is just bigger than the WNBA. But listen, it's just history repeating itself. Right. That's all it is. The NBA, they made buckets of money off of the Larry Bird Magic Johnson rivalry.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Bukus of money. They made bukus of money off of everybody Caucasian versus Dr. J. Remember that, Coach?
Yeah.
Remember
all of it. This is all it is.
It ain't fair that he get to do what he doing. Why they changed the rules for Julius Erving and them guys? It's all it is history repeating itself. The WNBA needs this. Well, whether people think they do or not, this is what they needed.
Yep.
This is what they needed. This is what's going to catapult them to the next level and be in market
next year. That's next year contract.
I mean, this is what they need. Kate, to me, she has more potential as far as her skills goes than Angel Reese. Indeed. Angel is a big body, and she can throw her weight around a little bit. She's not even the best on her team.
She's not.
So, for me, you need a rival like this to not only maybe it gets Angel Reese to focus more on being a basketball player and less of a social media influencer. Maybe it gets her game up to where we can have a better in-game rivalry, Angel Reese versus Caitlin. Because nobody wants to see a rival with somebody that you got Caitlin putting up 25 and Angel only putting up 13 or 14 a night. Nobody wants to see that. We want to see Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
My only thing bad about that, you'll never see those guys guarding each other because they play two different positions. You'll never see it unless she's switched out there. But you'll never see them one-on-one ever.
Well, Larry played the 4 and the 3, the 3 and the 4.
He played the 3 and the 4. But when Magic
played the 1.
Magic played the one, but Magic went down low into the box. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
When Magic,
that's true.
so Magic went down low. Magic and Bird actually guarded each other. They actually guarded each other.
Right.
These two here were hard. You probably hardly ever see that happen.
Right.
So, but you know,
Angel,
it can happen.
She's a bigger girl. Yeah.
Like I said, Angel got her popularity. It happened in college. It wasn't just that wave. Angel was a baller. Angel was one of the best rebounding girls in college that year. That year they won the national championship. She was just, but it's Caitlin took it to another level. The girl can shoot, the girl can dribble, the girl can pass. She has the full game. But something had to give, you know. But I don't know. Like I said, I hate to see it like that. Like you just said, it's a money thing. Was that push? I ain't gonna say it was staged. I can't say it was staged, but it needed to happen.
It needed to happen.
I hate, you know, and I think the media, all the media people made it to that thing. But what sells? Race. So these guys, this
controversy.
Controversial, yes. Race is controversial, so it makes media strong. It gets more clicks. That's what it does. It gets more clicks. And that's what happened with this Angel Reese and this media. Oh man, we can get some clicks off this. We can make this story here last for a whole week because they ain't got nothing to talk about. People don't talk about it. Now the NBA is being talked about now. Because it wasn't getting talked about. You knew who the teams were. On President Talk, they was talking about Angel and who? Caitlin. Now you can say, yeah, where Caitlin goes, she's getting to watch. Every game that Caitlin plays in, no matter who she plays, it's getting to watch. Every game that Angel's playing in, it's getting watched now. It don't have to just be those two. So.
But you know what? This how you know it wasn't staged because a brawl didn't break out afterwards. Like in the NBA, a brawl would have broke out. Nate, but that's what they actually need. See that the entertainment part of professional sports, people forget that this is not just for the billionaires to win championships and to play with their toys.
Right,
it ain't just for that. It's to entertain the masses too. Because if you don't entertain us, we ain't gonna spend no money on you.
But you know what's funny about the whole thing?
Be entertained.
I mentioned this yesterday. All these people that's on Twitter, X, whatever these Instagram, these social media networks, they don't even go to the game.
They don't go to them games. No.
So you're supporting the image, but you're not supporting the team or the organization of the WNBA. You're watching picks from clips and stuff, but you don't know what happened the whole game. So who are you supporting? The person? You're not supporting the league. So it's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things. Like Southside just said, he said, like Cam Newton said, it's all entertainment. That's what it is. This media thing is all entertainment because we got an entertainer in the White House already, so we know what this.
Not just an entertainer, a felon, a legit felon.
37.
If that ain't entertaining, I don't know what is. We entertaining the world right now as a country.
We laugh at. People don't realize.
I think if the WNBA did that, try to lean in on the entertainment aspect of this, and see how much you can gain from it. See how much you can profit from it. But at the same time, people want to see real competition when they tune in too. It got to be like, oh, what's this drama around the WNBA right now? And then when they tune in, they see gals can barely get the ball to fall in the damn basket. Don't know. Ain't nobody really. Everybody ain't hustling on the floor. It's look. You got gals over there taking selfies and shit in the middle of the damn in the middle of the game. Like, listen, we get it. Gals gonna be gals. But when it comes, that's the thing that separated sports from politics, from religion. When we get to the sports, when we go to sports and entertainment, but we want competition. The
But you know
competition
what?
got to get better in the WNBA.
You know, I actually watched. I watched a game every day this week. I have watched one game every day. I'm gonna disagree about the what's called. These girls hustle. They play hard. They're more physical than the guys. They are much more physical than the guys.
I ain't even gonna argue that.
I mean, but the ref holds the whistles. These refs be holding. I'm like, that's a foul.
They let them cat fight out there.
These girls be balling, bro. They banging. They be down there banging. I was like, damn, she's strong, you know. So, you know, but I've coached girls basketball, so I know how physical. I actually like watching girls basketball because it's more physical. They're more competitive, especially on the defensive end. They're much more competitive than guys on the defensive end. That's just what I've seen. I coach more boys than girls, but the girls are more physical than the boys are. But you know, my guy Billy said if we're gonna win the Super Bowl, he's a Falcon fan. The guy from up here. He said we're going to the Super Bowl. I hope so. So, but yeah, man. But that there was like I said, a issue that the WNBA need to have, but now they just need to what's the word I'm looking for? They need to take that part and run with it. They need to do more, like you said. They need to market it more better than what they're doing right now. I see all the commercials they have on TV, and so on and so on.
Lean into the entertainment part of it.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what they did in the 90s. That's why you knew who Shirley was. You knew who Lisa Leslie was. Right, you knew because they had them on. I mean, they going on the Martin show. They going on Jamie Foxx show. You know, you're mixing and you're mingling them outside of the WNBA into other facets of entertainment. You're not seeing that a whole lot like you did back in the 90s. Maybe just lean into it a little bit more.
But you don't have those shows like that. They're all daytime shows right now. And these girls probably ain't got time to do it in the daytime. You understand what I'm saying?
Got streaming. It's actually easier now, Coach, because of streaming. It's easier.
That's true.
Like,
look
at Will Smith. Will Smith went and grabbed his old castmates and literally just got them together to do little 15-second shorts of the Dolce Girl song or whatever that song is. Like it's you don't even have to be in the same vicinity anymore. You be in totally different parts of the earth and get together and collab on something. Like it's real easy for them to lean into that. I think they should do it.
Billy said, "Lower the rim." Man, that's some girl like that dunking out there. I seen girls in these games dunk.
But they probably should lower the rim though.
Oh man, you gotta keep it a buck. It got to be the same. 10-10. 10 is 10. Cause they shoot better than some of these guys too. They may not dunk on them, but then again, how many guys in the NBA dunking now? They all shooting three. So
yeah, ain't nobody dunking. Don't nobody want to dunk no more.
Yeah, at least these girls take it to the rim. They ain't afraid to
dunking
the rim.
Yeah,
they ain't dunking. A layup is good than a dunk. It's a high percentage.
I think they should take it down. I think they should take it down to like 9 1/4. Take it down to 9 1/4.
Oh, see that. They need to mess up the 3-point shot. They got some 6'8" girls. There's more 6'8" girls out there than you think. I'm like, them girls are big, man.
All they gotta do is just shoot further back from the arc, coach. Just take deeper shots. I'm lowering the rim, so take deeper shots. That's what I look at it.
What he said? So I was like, man, I ain't seen none of these girls dunk before. I've seen them dunk before. I've seen several girls dunk in the WNBA.
Brittany Griner dunked. What was that? Didn't Griner dunk?
Yeah, dunk. She don't dunk. There's a couple girls that be dunking. He
I
said,
know
John and
old girl.
JJ,
Don't.
these are daredevils. Sometimes it's AJ, John and these are daredevils, bro. Them guys are young.
Man, I'm talking about the third team could the number 3 team could come in and everybody used to be dunking.
Yeah, that's
Man,
true.
everybody just want to shoot, man. Come on, Southside. You know all these jokers want to do is shoot. A fast break consists of getting to the damn 3-pointer and shooting a 3. That's a fast break now.
My boy here, Billy said, he said, girl named Olivia at the high school up here, she be dunking. Olivia is 6'8" though.
She's a big gal.
She's a big girl. What's up, Josh Gillum? Everybody talking about Lord of the Rim. Ain't on no damn rim. No rim but the way. I don't want to see no Lord Rim. All right.
Y'all gotta remember now, Coach used to coach girls basketball. He's never gonna be on board for lowering that rim.
No damn rim. That's a waste of time. You know, teachers, Lisa Leslie dunked. Yeah, I remember Lisa Leslie dunked one time in the game. She ain't getting no high because she couldn't jump that good. She just was tall. Now these girls are jumping.
She said on one of them interviews she hurt her knee when she came down. So that's why she ain't doing no more.
Yeah, I don't blame her. She had those long, skinny legs.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right, man. But anyway, that situation is good. I'm gonna say it's good for the WNBA, but keep the racism. Plus, another thing I should have said about this here, when they was at that game, when that fans started acting foolish like that, I think the coach or even Caitlin, who is the leader of that team, she went to the microphone and told the people to stop doing that chaos. You know, speak up, make sure it stopped right there. Because if you're being supported, you're that supporter of that girl. Because people come to see Caitlin, they probably came to see both of them, but most people in Indiana came to see Caitlin. They didn't come to see Angel. And most of the people in those games are not really black people. Most of them were Caucasian people who come to see.
I want people to think about something. And apologies if you hear the flyer in the background. But I don't know if they was making monkey sounds, but I want people to think about something. If they were making monkey sounds, do you think that those people would have left up out of there without getting their asses whooped in today's time?
In Indiana,
do you really think so? Come on now.
I'm going to say they was in Indiana. If you look at that audience.
Yeah, there's plenty of black folks in that audience, Go back and look.
Not that game, it wasn't that many. There was a lot of them on the benches.
You know, it was a lot of black folks in that crowd. There was a lot of them. You can't. It isn't. We might still live in a time where it's still alive and well in our face. That damn bold or where they at a basketball game, they gonna start making monkey sounds at a black girl? No. They was making some sound, but whatever it was, they shouldn't have been making the damn sound because now they done started some shit.
Right. Hold on, Josh Gillum. He said Caitlin's still not better than Candace. No, she's not better because Candace was a big girl. She's better than Maya Moore.
Candace don't. She don't one time.
Candace
can don't.
Yeah, Caitlin, I can't compare it. It's two different eras. But she was better than Maya Moore. You know, Caitlin was much better. And she's better than Dana Taurasi to me. Taurasi was a good passer.
Caitlin
was better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, much better than both of those two. But Candace Parker is different because different position, different style of play. Candace she'd beat you down. Candace would beat you down the middle because she wasn't a great jump too, but Candace would beat you down the middle. She'd beat you in that pocket down there. So that's
Candace fine too. Caitlin look like Ace Ventura.
What? Ace Ventura.
Alrighty then.
That's just hey, you entitled to your opinion. She was good. I liked her, but listen, guys.
Nah, hell no. She ain't no best female hooper ever, but you tripping.
Yeah. She was good, but listen, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Caitlyn right now, in her time, this is her time now. The girl can play. She can play. I don't care what nobody say. So she may not be your best. I ain't saying she's my best either, but the girl's good. What's up there, Big Will?
What's going on? What's happening?
I don't hear no turn signals. You must be out the truck.
Yeah, the crib.
Yeah, my daughter graduated today. My daughter graduated today, so I ain't. Yeah.
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate it.
That's your youngest too, ain't it?
Huh?
That's your youngest?
That's my only child.
Liar.
I don't want to hear. No, I'm gonna say something.
What'd you say, Coach?
Sound you tired? What? They wore you out or something like that?
Man, I ain't go to bed the 4 that morning. Then I had to get up at 9 something. Get ready to go on up there. Her graduation was at 11 o'clock that morning.
What day was that? At the Civitan?
Georgia Tech.
Oh, okay. Outside?
No.
Oh, they was in what's going
at the pavilion center, whatever you call it. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, at Georgia Tech. Oh, see, they moved up down there, ain't they?
Yep.
But no, man. Congratulations, man. Hey, Will, you in the grown man stage now, boy. You got one out to high school now. Now you got to get him through college.
I'm in that nigga. I did it, man. Smooth. That's what I'm in. Yeah.
Hey, after you get her through college though, then you can start planning for retirement for real.
Yeah, she started college in July.
Okay. You got a drive away or she staying down there?
No, I bought her a car. But we bought her a car.
What I'm saying, she's staying in the city or she's staying.
Oh yeah, she gonna stay in Georgia. She decided to stay in Georgia.
Okay.
What's good for me?
Y'all did y'all coerce that girl to stay in Georgia?
I'm gonna buy you a car. Look, I'm gonna buy you a car.
I'm gonna buy you a car, baby. If you just go an hour out, just go an hour on the road for me, baby. Don't go nowhere, baby. Please don't go.
No.
She stay at home then.
We let her make her own decision.
Yeah, man. Who ain't had to do that 4 times? 4 times.
Only one time for me.
Listen, bro. Every year got expensive. Like, damn, why so high? It wasn't that high last year. Why you need 5 pair of shoes? Why? One to go walk to the graduation with, one to wear under the thing, and one to walk. What? Fool, you crazy. But yeah, man. Hey, man.
Jack Gilliam telling us to do our research. Well, go dig a hole.
On what? What you telling y'all to do your research on?
He said Maya Motor, the best female baller in history ever. He say she the best ever.
Was she better than Cheryl Miller?
She wasn't even better than Cheryl Swoop, boy.
She's a bad girl though, but I don't know if she was the best. You know, I had to do some research.
Can't call her the best.
She was good.
Yeah, she was a bad girl.
She was good.
Okay. Hold on.
Didn't nobody say she wasn't good.
She won 2 gold medal, 4 championship, MVP final. Okay, you want to get checking with that? Angel Wilson's on that. She's on that path right now.
Yeah, Angel Wilson is that girl for real.
She's the best player in the NBA.
She is.
Bro, straight up, boy.
I don't think Hollywood was better than Angel. I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody right now.
As far as athlete goes, I'm gonna get
Josh this. In her era, she was that good. How's that? Is that better for you?
Candace was the truth too.
Candace was the truth. See, everybody got their own favorite person. Brianna Stewart's a bad girl too now.
Yeah. Let's not forget about Tarazi when she was young.
Tarazi was
that goddamn witch nose she got.
Yeah, she was. I still don't think Tarazi is better than Caitlyn. That's just my personal.
Caitlyn Clark?
Yeah, I don't think Tarazi.
She ain't earned it yet. She got to earn it, bro. She's still too young. She's still too young to be in the conversation.
2 years she got this. Listen, 2 years she out to pass the double thing. I'm just saying.
2 years. What? Look what team she on, Cole. The Fever suck.
Well, shit. So a lot of teams suck too.
They good this year though. Fever playing some little ball this year though.
Well, they just beat Atlanta twice. That's all they did.
Oh, I hate them type of games, man. I hate them games right now. This early in the season, anyway.
2 of them back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid. But that's all right though. We'll survive. With a few.
If we get that Howard girl to show up every night, we'll be all right.
She got a half a leg, bro.
Why she always injured?
She got a half a leg. The girl got a big old brace on her leg. I don't know how the hell she moving that big old thing on. That thing humongous. I'm like, damn, you play football too?
I mean, then if we can get the Braves to stop blowing lead, we'll be all right.
Don't talk about the Braves. I ain't talking about it. I have not watched the game.
I ain't watched them either.
Not this year.
I've been following them on ESPN. That's what I've been doing.
I look at the score. I got the scores on the phone. That's all I see. I don't know. They kicked them up. But all right, man. Let's get off this Caitlin Clark. But we're still Caitlin Clark stuff. All right. Ryan Clark, RG3. Any one of y'all take anybody's take. Go ahead. Anybody. Any one of y'all. Might want to comment on that?
Man, we know goddamn Ryan Clark gonna say what he mean. He gonna say it, bro. He don't bite his tongue for no. Ryan Clark don't bite his tongue. Don't bite what you talking about. The race stuff anyway.
I don't even know what's going on between Ryan Clark and RG3. What's going on?
He feel like what the name
RG3.
RG3 feel like what he said? Something about Caitlin Clark getting picked on or something?
Well, RG3 was saying Angel Reese blew everything out of proportion.
She did, and I think Ryan Clark didn't watch the whole thing. If he saw it,
okay,
Caitlin Clark was protecting her teammate. I posted it in the chat. Yeah, I had posted it in the chat.
You're right.
Yeah, they ain't seeing everything. She was protecting her teammate.
However, I don't think Angel went overboard. That's a response you should get from a player when somebody do that to you.
Right. I think this is Planet, man. Like you talking about, Coach. This Planet. It's for them clicks, man. For the WNBA to start getting that bread in there.
Yeah, I feel that too. Yeah, that is like being Black Man talking about. It was needed. I think it was needed, but I think the media took it out of proportion. I think it would have been. It was overblown by the media. I think that's how.
Oh yeah, like they always do. They always do.
Just to get those clicks, because they got lots of clicks. I think What's Called had over 1 million hits on his little thing when he said so on and so on and so on. Now, the thing about Ryan Clark and RG3, this is what I see. If you look at the video that RG3 said all this about Angel Reese, right? His wife was in the background, co-signing, rolling her neck, doing so and so and so and so and so on. So, my take is, your wife is in the back. Your wife is co-signing this. So, your wife is all game. She should have been in the video. If you're working and you try to do some, what's going on, your wife should be in the video.
Right.
That's my take. As well as, RG3, his thing, all his little video with him and his wife is about milk, right? He loves milk. Right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
So, now, there's always a take in these videos. What kind of milk she's drinking?
What kind of milk you drink, Cole?
No, he's drinking white milk. What kind of milk she always drinking? Chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying? You're fair game now. You open up that Pandora's box when y'all start doing videos like that.
But then y'all know Black women feel some type of way too, cause like all the rich, successful Black guys are starting to marry white women. There might not be nothing to that, but this is what they seeing like they're being overlooked. You hear women say it all the time, like, why why they always go to the race car? Why are you dating outside your race? We got all these fine black women over here, but a lot of guys don't like to date black women because they scared of arguments. You know what I'm saying? Though.
See. I'm a little bit more.
That ain't just started. They've been there in these white
Yeah,
guys.
But you know what?
no, it's an uptick right now. It's an uptick now.
All right, y'all. I don't care if y'all disagree with me or not. This is what
Go ahead, Cole.
I'm gonna say this. A lot of men are afraid of black women because they're stronger. Most of them know what they want. You got some lazy ones. I ain't gonna say all of them, but most of them know what they want. Most of them are very vocal. They're not gonna take no S from you.
Right.
So they feel, because I don't want no weakling. I want somebody who's gonna fuss with me.
Yeah, I want somebody to tell me what I'm messing up. Don't speak your mind. Don't hold that in your yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of people don't want that. And a lot of those guys that are, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of those guys that are doing that, that's what they want. They want to be catered. They want to be what's the word?
Yo,
Yes,
see,
sir.
now that's why I'm gonna push back at it right there with what you just said, Colt.
Go ahead.
Right. Everything about access. So when you got a star athlete, a student athlete, let's take them back when they're student athletes.
Okay, I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
You're gonna have
I know exactly what you can say.
Oh, y'all can't even watch it. My damn audio fucked up. Hold on.
But yeah, it's like I say, man. This whole thing about this was the chocolate. Who the hell Southside? He said also milk tells up your digestive system. Wow, that is funny. See, look at Dre Murphy. He said, "I like and love me some snow bunny."
He said what?
He loves him some snow bunny. Well, y'all crazy. Now, I ain't
There's nothing wrong with dating
right.
a snow bunny or outside your race, whatever. Cause what me and Black Bear were talking about. What color is that kitty?
He black.
What color it is? Coach? It's pink, right? I don't know.
It better be.
So it don't matter. It's about relations, man. Who you connect with.
But see, my thing is that what RG3 said, he should have never said nothing. This is what got the whole thing. Got a lot of the black women upset. It's when he said she just need to chill out. You don't tell no black woman to chill out. Let her express herself. That's a problem. And then what they said, the most this is the truth. They said the most disrespected person in America is what? The black woman. Some people want to be like her, but they don't want to be her. How many times, think about this, 20 years ago, how many times you ever seen a Caucasian lady with braided hair and her lips popped up in a Brazilian butt lift? You wouldn't see that before. Now that's all you see now. So you don't want to be them, but you want to be like them. It's crazy.
Well, what I was gonna say was,
go ahead, Batman.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was waiting you to come back. Go ahead.
What I was gonna say was there are some guys out there that some black guys that are afraid of their own black women because of everything you said. But it ain't necessarily that they're afraid. It's about tolerance. So, and it's about access. Because when they student athletes, they going to visit these schools, and they go to, especially if you a D1 recruit, you're going to these schools where a lot of the welcoming committee is gonna be these these white girls, and they gonna pander to you and cater to you, and they gonna whisper them real nice, sweet, nice, devilish things in your ear and let you know all the good things and the bad things that you might like for them to do.
Maybe get a tickle.
Look, that is put in front of you so fast. It's what happened to Tiger Woods. They set Tiger up for the okie doke. They planted that one. The one, and I ain't talking about the woman he messed with. I'm talking about the woman he married. They planted that woman at that doggone club. She was on the staff working for the club. She was a nobody. They told her, "Hey, you want to come
Stanford.
Up?" Man, she did go to Stanford. Nobody. She was a nobody.
But he went to Stanford. That's all he seen there. Shit.
But she was a nobody. She worked at the club.
Yeah, she was a nobody.
So they planted that girl in there for him, and he married her, fell in love with her. Then they planted the side piece there too. They say, okay, now it's your time. Now it's time to go get her. She ain't even hesitate. She ain't even hesitate to file for divorce. They ain't hesitate. That's how you know Kobe's wife was a real one. Because she was like, hey, all right, whatever.
Buy me that 12 carat.
Just buy me that ring. Buy me that ring I want. Mm-hmm. And come over here and lie down upside down and let me do whatever I want to you. Mm-hmm. But that's what it's about, the access. That's when they young. That's why everything started when we young. They and I hit white America did this, and whether people want to say that, I know a lot of people not comfortable with talking about this shit, but we got to talk. It's reality. White America has been doing this to us for forever. It's they plant what they want us to have access to in front of us to set us up for the okie doke. And them white guys is a part of the okie doke. They are.
It's true. I ain't gonna disagree with you. The teacher say, "You're right, teacher." He said, "Cody was like that in Washington. I was stationed at Fort Lewis, and when I got my yeah, you're right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Listen, it was so free-hearted. Oh my goodness. That's probably why I kept coming back here. Just Tim and Draws got buried in the yard somewhere. Yeah, I'm stuck. Where's she at? Karen.
What?
What that comedian be doing? Lisa, come look at this.
She in here somewhere.
Hey, I had to do that last night in a wheel.
I always ask him to draw that. I always ask him that.
Yeah, you had to make sure you shout out before you got started, Blackberry. Yeah.
Coach was true. What, Coach?
She wasn't. She over there somewhere. But no, man. Yeah, he ain't right. Watch, boy. Whew, back in the 80s. Oh, my Lord. Washington State. Oh, my goodness. You know, I want no boy coming from Atlanta, went to Virginia. Well, I went to Missouri, then back to Virginia. Then went home from Atlanta for a minute, then came to Washington State. Didn't know what I was expecting. Like I said, I didn't know there was a mountain here for like 3 months. Because it was so cloudy and rainy, right? Whew. You go to the mall, it's like vultures, bro. They like, what's your name? They're snatching at you. That's how bad it was. So.
And all of them like packing clusters.
Like who? What do they look like? What?
Pacquiao's sister.
Pacquiao.
Y'all don't look like. They all look like Pacquiao's sister.
I ain't never seen Pacquiao's sister.
They either look like Pacquiao's sister or they look like the Usos' sister.
Them big girl. Are they big girl? No, they ain't look like that, bro. No,
not big girl. Just complexion and
not all of them. No, there was a lot of black ones.
Pretty in the face.
They were black.
Yeah,
black and everything, bro. Everything.
You know when that little beef stuff started with RG3 and Ryan Clark, they started taking out Ryan Clark's wife. They put pictures up side by side.
Yeah, I seen that too.
We see why Ryan Clark, man.
Yeah, however,
they taking that man. Oh man.
But I felt that he has a daughter with a white lady. So. His first child.
You say he got one?
Yeah, Ryan Clark has I think they say his first daughter is with a white lady. So, but the thing, this whole thing here is, does RG3 what's the one? Does he have the right to say what a black woman should be doing?
No.
Since his first two wives, or I guess since he was in college or whatever, has always probably been with a Caucasian woman. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even really about that. It's just the fact that you only get the right to, and I be in my word. So when I talk about stuff like that, I'm talking about it from a biblical standpoint. Right. You don't get to say what nobody but your woman supposed to do. You need to let other men's another man wife. You let them dictate. Well, not dictate. I don't want to make it seem like you supposed to do what a man supposed to tell you to do. Women, don't nobody jump down my damn throat. But you let that ain't. Listen, RG3 or who was it? RG3, Ryan Clark. Listen, man, just shut the fuck up talking about other people's wives, man. Just shut up.
Good shot, Cosmo. He also this we're talking about. He said, "Hey, y'all two started arguing yet?" No, they ain't arguing. No, they ain't started arguing. But no, man, like I said, all this right here to me with Ryan Clark, especially with RG3, clickbait. And RG3 is one of those guys. He's like what's that dude, the crazy black guy named who's always talking about black people this, black people that. Jason Whitlock. I don't think he's that far. Yeah. He's not that far gone yet, but he's on that path like that. And a person like that, he's gonna get the clicks, he's gonna get the likes from people because he's one of those guys that talks down about race, about black people, but he doesn't always agree with what black people. You know what I'm saying? He's like that. He always has something to say about somebody black. And RG3 does that a lot.
Right.
And because he, like I said, he has that white lady on his arm. And right now he's in that in crowd right now. But if shit hits the fan, where he's going? Where is he gonna go?
He on the ship. He on the boat.
What I'm saying? He gonna be on that boat, right? So, and when he gets on that boat, these black people gonna throw his ass off in that water.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's gonna be the first one to go.
It ain't gonna be the ship driver. It's gonna be his own people. So it's man, crazy world we live in.
You gotta stand for something.
You do.
Or you'll fall for anything.
Exactly. And that's what he's becoming. That's what he's becoming. See, he's one. Listen. This is my take on. When you lost your job to Kirk Cousins, and you try to. I think he rushed back too soon for that knee injury. Let that thing heal. I thought you could have been a good quarterback because you could throw. You wasn't a decent passer. You wasn't a bad passer.
He was a good thrower. He could throw the ball, yeah.
But I think he gave up. I don't know if the NFL gave up on him. Maybe they did. But
he wasn't willing to adapt and evolve.
That's true too.
Because when you think about I kind of foresaw him not lasting long, because I said when he came out of college, I said, "Well, the boy got legs like an antelope."
He was.
He got them antelope legs. You got to put some muscle on them legs, man.
He was.
Yeah, you gotta get them quads together, man.
Yeah, like you a track star. We get you a track guy, but even track guys make sure they got some meat around them bones.
Yeah.
And so it begins.
That's true. But that's my take on that Ryan Clark. What's called. But my last little point we're talking about related to a black and white issue. Why when there's a disagreement amongst two high profile people, black and white, it becomes racial? Why is that always the case?
Because ain't nobody born into this world colorblind unless you're a dog.
But nobody's born in this world racist either.
But that's a quote from my grandma Ellen. Ain't nobody born in this world colorblind but a dog. And what it means is even if you go back and read y'all word, man, get in your Bible. Race ain't nothing new. Racial injustice and racial issues, social issues, it ain't nothing new. This date back to the beginning of time. It's nothing new. The part of growing up is realizing that the world is racist. That's a part of growing up. So when you see somebody high profile black and somebody high profile white, like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, when we seen that go down, a lot of people wanted to make that racist, make that racial. Skip Bayless love black folks. He ain't racist. What he is fucking
an asshole.
He's just an asshole. That's what he is. He's a competitive asshole. And it didn't have nothing to do with race. It was about, but when it's a lens that no one will ever be able to take off of the world. It's gonna always be a racial lens being guided across the globe because it's just the world is racist, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna say, racist does exist, but us as black folks tend to use it as a crutch. A lot of time we use it as a crutch.
Oh, you finna have another conversation.
No, listen. A lot of black folks here. A lot of black folks use it as a crutch. That's the first thing they go to when they talk about something different with somebody else. It don't always be a racist conversation. The way they use racism, the way they got racism going, it's used as a separation tool. Because if you ever hung with a white person, some of them motherfuckers cool, bro. Some of them cool there, they act just like you. It's just they have their racist shit built so deep into you right there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, like I always, when I have a conversation with folks that you can't have, like nobody born gay, nobody born racist. You sit three babies in there of different ethnic, whatever that word is. Three different babies in there, different ethnic groups. And you sit them in there with toys and everything. They gonna all play together. Ain't nobody thinking about hunching the next motherfucker. Ain't nobody thinking about punching. Ain't nobody. Yeah, I'm saying you have some gay people that'll hit you with, "I was born gay. You're a damn lie. You need to be slapped for being so stupid." Ain't nobody born gay. You have to be taught these things or be.
You got to be taught to be gay.
You know, no, you got to be. You got to be taught to be
a
racist.
lot of different can of worms in this.
Yeah, because niggas need to hear it, bro. Bro, you got to be taught to be racist, and you got to be. What I mean by taught to be gay, Coach, if you grew up around a lot of females, right, and your mom sit there and let you hang with your female siblings. Oh, goddamn, I can't talk tonight. Siblings, and y'all sit down and play with dolls and look at magazines, talk about boys all day. That's what you gonna feel. That's what you're supposed to do if nobody come and correct you. But you can live because I got two sisters. I ain't got no brother. You can live with female, but be taught the right way. My mama ever catch a doll in my hand, she come punch me in my chest. But don't you ever pick that up? It's different way. You got to lead that child.
You have He-Man dog? You ain't have no He-Man dog?
You know what I'm talking about with dogs.
That's a dog.
We call that action figures. We played with them action figure football, tackling and punching them each other. We did that. But I'm talking about
Coach, and
I'm talking about the Barbies and everything, combing the hair and all that there and all that. No, we ain't do none of that.
You didn't have no Ken doll?
Hell no,
I get no Ken doll. I had action figures, the Hulk and shit like that. Ninja Turtles. You remember the little dollar G.I. Joe from the dollar store? That whole bucket, the bucket of
Armstrong, the Flex Armstrong. That was them. Those was boys'
toys. But what I'm getting at though, Coach, if nobody corrects you, that's what leads you down this rabbit hole. If nobody corrects you, like a lot of these parents that grow up now, they sit here, they sure be 3 or 4 years old, he be cussing the motherfucker out, and you sitting there laughing at the motherfucker instead of correcting that behavior. You are allowing it. And that's what we get to right now, bro. If you go ask a white person right now, why you hate a black person? Why you hate us? They can't even give you a real goddamn definition. Because they don't know. You have to be taught these things, man. And then if anybody else tell you they were born that way, you just need to slap their ass right there and there. Get your dumb ass right. Ain't nobody born like that, man.
Well, then you're gonna go to jail for a hate crime.
They can't call it hate crime. You know, that nigga disrespected me. I slapped his ass. There it is.
You're gonna go to jail.
Hey, then they gonna be Wilhelmina. They gonna call you Wilhelmina until I did. I ain't Wilhelmina. They gonna get your big ass, Will.
So what, Coach?
You gonna say they gonna call you Wilhelmina? They gonna get your big ass. They gonna definitely your big ass.
They gonna have the goddamn rape a corpse because they gonna have to kill me before they get me, bro. I'm telling you now, they gonna have to kill me, boy.
Oh my Jesus!
You not finna get none while I'm alive, nigga. You gonna have to make sure I'm dead, boy.
Oh my Lord!
Do the easy way or the hard way? Chances are
gonna be the hard way, and a couple of niggas gonna be. They gonna come with me. They gonna die with me, goddamn.
They gonna resuscitate his ass. Come on, Will, wake up.
Yeah, they gonna bring him back to life. They gonna give him CPR.
What is they called? They gonna wake me up till I like my fish swarming.
You got to move, motherfucker. Got to move. Let me stop. Y'all gonna get me wrong, my Lord. Y'all crazy. Oh boy. I know I'm gonna get me that day. I know I'm gonna get a good name with Will in him. Will has me cracking. Oh my Lord. Anyway, man.
Oh boy.
Will talk. Oh, you got to kill my oh boy. All right, man. But anyway, that right there.
Hey, but they just need to hear that shit, Coach. They need to hear that shit, man.
Bro, I have no point on what you said. Zero. But I just let people. Hey, I let people talk about their own. Okay, that's what you say. That's your world.
Right. A lot of conversations you can't have with people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you can't have with people.
It's your world. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Right.
I ain't gonna fuss with you because if you like people don't realize when people's minds made up, it's made up.
It's made up.
You can't change it no matter what you do. It takes an act of God for them to come to their senses. I hate to say that that's what happens. It's gonna take an act of God for some people to come to their senses, but until then, man, we just gonna let motherfuckers be who they're gonna be. So that's how I look at it.
All you can do is give. If it's the right information and you done delivered it, it's up to them to do with what they will with it.
Exactly. But I'm gonna say one thing to everybody: don't get on what you call say something you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm telling you.
Don't come talking about other people and stuff, man. Just like I said, I think both of those guys should have just been quiet about this right here. Especially, I think RG3 should have never said anything. I don't think he should have said anything. That's my personal take. But that's how he makes his money, though. And I'm not mad about that part of it, but there's some things you just don't say.
Hey, but one thing I will say, Ryan Clark is a hell of a podcast host, but he always gets into some shit on ESPN, though. But he a hell of a podcast.
He's not always
once you go that direction.
But he's not always right, though. He's not always right.
No, he ain't always right.
No, he ain't.
But once you go down that path that RG3 done went down, you might as well go link up and do some collaborations with Charleston White. Because that's your best bet at staying relevant and keeping some money flowing in your household. Because it's just a matter of time for, because he had already got fired from
ESPN. What
ESPN.
The Fox ESPN? It's one of those two channels.
ESPN. He had already got fired from ESPN, so it's just a matter of time now for you to lose the job you got. Because of the path you done chose to go.
Yeah. You being a black man, you should have been trying to get more black people watching you. I hate to say this. But now what you do, you have actually pushed them away from you. More than they were always going away from you. You just put them probably pushed a lot of them just completely away from you. So, you know.
They wouldn't be that bad on RG3 if he really was really sticking with the black folk like that. You can be with your white girl or whatever, but don't completely turn your back on the other side.
Like, we embrace Damon Darling. We embrace him. You just can't, but you can't be out there doing what you doing, RG3, and think you gonna get embraced. I mean, so your best bet is to go link up with your boy Charleston White and do some 20 women versus RG3 type shit.
But Ryan Clark did. If you heard what Ryan Clark did go deep on my boy, though. He did go deep, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He went deep.
Ryan Clark ain't got no filter. That's what I'm saying. He don't got no filter, dog.
He said, I don't know how you can say, but he said your first and your second wife were white women. He said, I met the second one. She's pretty nice.
That's the current one. And that's the current one.
The current one. He knows the name and everything.
See, that ain't right. You ain't supposed to talk about another man's wife.
But she's in the background talking, though. She ain't talking, but she's in the background rolling her neck. And he mentioned all this.
Yeah.
So,
I get it, but man,
when you co-sign, that means you involved too. That's my take.
The wickedness you invite by talking about another man's wife.
Yeah. Oh, you see that? It's wrong. Oh, you wrong.
It could bring a world of trouble for you. That's the only thing about Ryan Clark I say that he shouldn't did. He shouldn't have did that.
He should have brought the wife in.
He shouldn't did
that. Well, he big on his podcast now. He really don't need that little sport, whatever channel he on. His podcast big enough to stand on his own.
Yeah, he can die too.
He said he can.
All this shit
that
can
could
be
die
taken
too.
from.
He ain't did that bad enough to get that yet, Coach. He got to tell some secrets to get that.
Hey, check this out. Megan Thee Stallion, her shit about to collapse soon. They finna take everything from her.
She probably stopped doing what the folks telling her to do. That's what's going on. It's backfiring on her now.
When there's evidence proved that her and her homegirl lied about who shot her in the foot.
What?
When that evidence hit the floor and it proved that she was lying, they finna take everything from that young girl.
So
she stopped going to them sex parties, y'all. That was going on. She ain't agree with her.
Puffy doing this from behind the scenes?
She ain't doing no folks tell her to do, Coach, so it found the part for her now.
There's a congresswoman. There's a Mexican American congresswoman that's bagging Tory Lanez now, saying that she got substantial proof and evidence that Megan is lying about who shot her in the feet. A congresswoman.
Why the congresswoman get this information? See, this what makes stuff fishy, man. These folk riding in an SUV.
Well, they do stuff like this, Will. That when they in politics, they do stuff like this when they finna try to move up in a branch. When they finna try to move up, they go get big cases that got popular.
Like a state representative,
right? Yeah, like a state representative, and they go look into them when they got a lot of controversy behind them because it might boost up their morale.
I mean,
so that's what she's doing.
She run from the U.S. government there. That's what she's gonna do there.
Yeah, right.
But no, Megan, I don't care about no Megan.
Megan ain't no big enough fish for that lady to go after though. What's she gonna get you?
Yes, she is. She is now.
Yeah. I don't know.
But anyway, that Megan. All right, y'all. Anyway, man, we're gonna end this show, man. I want to start, man. But
already?
Yeah,
it's time to go. Talk about Megan Thee Stallion. I don't want to talk about her. We don't know if she's a man or woman. It looks like it's day. She is from Atlanta, right? You know she could be one. She could be hanging out in Midtown. We don't know.
Who you talking about?
Oh man,
Megan.
She ain't from Atlanta. She from Houston.
She from Houston?
Yeah,
she's from Houston.
Oh, she just living in Atlanta now then.
They like all of them do. They come move down here.
Yeah. So, well, Houston got the same thing Atlanta got. They got the same problem we got. They love somebody. They love the culture down here. Then you want to talk shade about everything gay in Atlanta like you don't really know Atlanta. All y'all moving down here. Y'all move these gay motherfuckers down here. No, they can't. No, it didn't. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, Midtown used to be that way until that hurricane hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of them move down here because we accept everybody. We don't turn you away because you gay. Long you got that money, come on through.
Midtown is just a small fraction of Atlanta.
Oh, you got that money, come on through.
It's not.
But they all over the place. They all over the place down there, bro. I tell you.
I'm gonna put it this way: if you riding around 285 and you stop a few places.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna see it like you see it if you go inside of 285 and go in inner city and see it how you see it. So people need to cut the shit.
Like when that Walmart was open on High Mill, they used to come in packs over there, but they be about 6 deep. They be about 6 deep, boy.
Did they all work in Walmart too?
I'm talking about Coach.
With Will. They worked in there with Will.
Let me tell you something, Coach. These surgery, they pay these surgeons some good money on some of these folk, Coach. I'm being real with you, Coach. I'm being real with you, Coach.
We was up under a lot of them at Walmart.
What? See, one thing I ain't got to do, I ain't never got to defend myself on that situation. I ain't never got to defend myself on that situation. You feel me? That one thing I ain't got to worry about.
Oh, my Lord. Anyway, go ahead, Big Will. Let them know where you found at, man.
Hey, man, y'all already know, man. Find me at Will the Georgia Reaper on everything. Catch me Wednesday nights on everything, Atlanta Sports. And, man, whatever everything got going on, like y'all seen me pop up in here today, man, with Coach, man. If I got time, I'm up in there, for sure.
Black Bear.
Oh, and make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe on my page, man. If y'all ain't did so, go check out some of the old content or whatever I got on my page. Y'all can do that too, man, for sure. All right, go ahead, Blackbeard.
Oh boy,
Krabby Tom's and McDonald's is the shit.
Who?
Go to Krabby Tom's. Krabby Tom's and McDonald's is the shit.
Is that a food place?
It is. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm like,
it is delicious. It is delicious.
What's the name of it again?
Krabby Tom's.
Krabby Tom's.
It is delicious. The best lobster roll. It made me close my eyes. The lobster roll, when I bit into it, it made me close my eyes.
Okay, finish yourself. Go. I'm hungry. So let me talk about food.
So, Go subscribe to the home team with Blackberry. That's Blackberry No C just in case. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when we drop that good content, baby. Yes, sir. Red Ball. Back to you, the coach of coaches.
All right, man.
Coach Unchained
Thank
with
you,
the
guys.
weightlifting glove on.
Man, this is a compression glove. My hand been hurt. Hand been good.
Your hand, man, that's what you, man. You ain't put no black seed all on there?
No, man.
Man, come on.
This is that. This is that arthritis.
Yeah, that black seed. I knew exactly what you're talking about. That black seed, it helped arthritis.
Okay.
Yeah,
Put it on there, Coach. Put it on there and talk to me tomorrow. I'm telling you, put it on there.
Get out of town. Get out of town.
But anyway, man. Hey, man. Thank y'all guys for coming on the tape, man. But anyway,
your mom used to say, put some Vaseline on it, baby. Put some Vaseline on it.
Not no Vaseline. Vaseline ain't gonna do you no good.
Put some cocoa butter on it.
Make your hand slippery. That's all it is. But no. But no, man. Thank y'all again. Thank everybody for coming on today, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it out also, man. Stay tuned till tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'm doing my first one, because I do it every year. My first pre-OTAs mini camp 53-man roster. I'm doing 53 guys, I think, will be the top guys in what's go. The other guy.
Is that what you're doing tomorrow?
I'm doing that tomorrow.
All right.
I gotta know what's going. It's gonna be fun, man.
T Terry want me to spell the play is Krabby, Crabby, Toms, Toms. Krabby
Right.
Toms.
Krabby Tom in McDonald's. You ever been to that green fried tomato?
Yes.
That's good too. I went there.
Overrated.
Last time I was down there, it was good, man. I don't get you.
Overrated.
I can't cook fried green tomatoes. I can't cook fried tomato. I tried them over. They don't cook right for some reason.
You need to taste my Aunt Bridget fried green tomatoes.
I don't know Aunt Bridget. What are you telling me? I don't know her. You telling me, but they ain't helping me out.
You need to taste my Aunt Bridget everything. Boy, Aunt Bridget throws it down.
Yeah. But then, like I said, coming down to the South, man, and having food that they haven't tasted like that in a long time, it was pretty good. So I'm sure that's better food than that, but it was good when I went down there. So I was happy. I ain't had no complaints. But I'm gonna have to hit that crab at Tom's. What else is it besides seafood?
Yeah.
That's all. Is it all seafood?
No, they got excuse me, they got American grilled stuff too, but mostly Louisiana style kitchen.
Yeah, it's a seafood spot pretty much. You can get some side dishes over there. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, man, y'all stay tuned to tomorrow morning, like I say. And also stay tuned in the next couple of minutes. Warren's coming on with the Atlanta Sports End game at 6:15. So pretty good to get out of here, man. Again, thank you, everybody. And season's about to start, man. OTAs is what, next week, I think? Start next week. Everybody get together. They can do offense and defense next week. So yeah. We'll probably get some more. Hey, y'all know there ain't been a lot of highlights for anything at all.
No, it ain't been that much.
It ain't been much at all. It's like shit. That's kind of weird.
Ain't been too much to highlight when you got damn Shea and the rest of the Thunder beating the shit out of the damn Timberwolves every damn game.
I ain't watching the game.
They beating the snot out.
Well, they got you know how the playoff go, Coach. I mean, Blackberry. It don't start until somebody win on the road. It don't start until somebody win on the road.
Yeah, and it don't look like that's going.
No, they may get swept, boy.
Yeah, they might get swept because OKC just look like they just too damn much for them boys, boy.
Yeah, they look too much.
Them young boys out there running.
Indiana look good too, though. That's another scale.
Yeah, Indiana look good.
Yeah.
Maybe that'd be us next year, y'all.
Don't count them boys Timberwolves out.
Minnesota,
I don't think they're gonna win the series. I don't think they're gonna win the series, but they're gonna get a couple wins.
That's another thing. Rudy Gobert looked like he's just lost. Them big old white boys that beat his ass.
He is garbage. Big sorry ass. Then you got Mike Conley taking up damn space. They too old. They too old, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, at least you know it's gonna be somebody different when they winning those championship this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody young gonna win the championship.
Lakers didn't do it in 5.
No, they didn't do it in 5.
Anyway, man. Again, y'all, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace.
Peace.
All right, coach.